team, my name is Monique. This is the Cauldron, which I call it because I can, and this is a slightly delayed start to my weekly reading vlog. This is Bookwitch, my channel. Sorry for the change in lighting. The sun is a weirdo and I really need to just buy one of those ring lighty things because then you can all see me clearly and I can do the thing. It's Wednesday. I'm sorry. I meant to start this on Monday, but I felt like crap, so I didn't. Just to give a actual reading update, I am reading The Bone Shard's Daughter by Andrea Stewart, which is absolutely wonderful. The writing is just like The Bone Shard's Daughter follows several different points of view, and one of them is Lynn, the Emperor's daughter, who has lost her memory of her childhood and therefore is in like this competition with a foster son to be the heir to the throne of this floating kingdom that has magic that is called Bone Shard magic, or the king only has it, the emperor only has it, where he takes a bone chip from children when they are 8 and then he puts them in constructs and then they do as he says. They're very like snazzy, and Lynn wants to obviously be emperor and she wants to make things better, but it's intense. And then we're also following like a smuggler, we are following some revolutionaries, and it's just all wonderful. And Memphis is my favorite thing in the entire world. He is so cute. I am waiting for something in here and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm waiting for it. Definitely enjoying it. Very happy that I finally started it. It's also so incredibly pretty. Just can't just look at this. Look at the inside paper. Anyway, I didn't start this for a while, so now we're going to make it extra long, especially because I got some mail. This is from the Equinox box, which you may have heard me talk about before. They are a wonderful little independent company. I believe they come from the Whidbey Island or something like that in the US. It is made by Hey Atlas Creative and Witch of Whidbey, and each box is tailor-made to the customer. There's usually your name in there, and all of them come from independent businesses. It's a little bit witchy, it's a little bit seasonal, it's just wonderful. And this is their Halloween box, and I am so pumped to open it. So we are going to do it together. Here we go. Here we go. So usually the Equinox box sends out 4 boxes a year. So a spring, summer, fall, winter box. This year they have made an additional Halloween box, and I am just so excited, team. So that was a lot of wonderful things in a very small box. I also think I made the lantern work. Look at how light this is. That is a very intense lantern, but that's so cute, and it says the Equinox box on it. But I definitely, the mug, this little adorable mug, is my new favorite thing in the entire world. Look at how cute it is. I definitely also adore the sticker and the like these postcards. This. Goodness. Hello team, it's Thursday. I don't really have a reading update because I think I did maybe 60 pages yesterday. Not because the book isn't good, but because I got distracted by The Incredibles. So that happened. But also, we got some book mail. I am very excited. Yes, I think I know what everything is, but you know, just in case I don't, we're gonna open it. And I'm gonna be excited. Well, I'm gonna be excited anyway. I'm pretty sure that these are both, yeah. So this is, I have ordered 2 special edition books from Illumicrate. One of them has been on the way for a long time and I'm so psyched for it. But this one is a book that I maybe shouldn't have bought, but I really wanted it. So here we go. So this is The Lives of Saint by Leigh Bardugo, which is like a companion book to the Grishaverse, which is, as you know, Shadow and Bone, which is a series that I have only read the first book of 700 years ago. But I have a weakness for world building. I especially have a weakness for world building that has covers like this. Look at this. Look at the back. Look at the spine. That is beautiful. Okay, here we go. Underneath. No. Ooh, even pretty there. So stunning. So basically this is like stories within the universe that are then, so there's like several, I don't know, like 25 or something like that, and then each one is like set up with a beautiful illustration, and then the story, which I'm guessing are a little bit like fairy tale-esque, and these are all like saints, and I'm super pumped to read this. Like, I'm super pumped to read this alongside with reading Shadow and Bone, because I will be reading it. As you know, I got Six of Crows the other day. This cover, I can't with this cover. Just okay. So that was the first one. Oh my god, the back is stunning. So yes, okay. So I will at one point read those, but I had to have it. I don't even have any excuses. So next, I'm pretty sure, is my pre-order for the Black Sun, which I had a bit of a thingy with, because I ordered it on Amazon, because none of the, oh my god, it's so beautiful, because none of my independent bookstores were able to get it in, or I couldn't order it from Hive. Hive is like an online retailer who then supports independent bookstores in the UK. I adore it. I'm going to leave a link to them down below. So I ended up buying it on Amazon, and then they said they weren't going to like ship it till like November, and I was like, why, when it comes out this month? I want it today. And then I deleted my pre-order and ordered it again, and lo and behold, then it said it wasn't coming till Saturday, and now it's here today. So my book cover. This is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. Rebecca Roanhorse is a Black Indigenous author who writes fantasy and middle grade, and I'm super pumped. I've never read anything by her before, but I'm very, very excited about it. This one I mentioned in my hype train video for October, because it is meant to be like a prophesized end of the world, and we follow a young woman who, oh, that's a nice spine. And we follow a young woman who's like a captain and has these like water magic powers. And on her ship, she has this blind man who everyone else thinks is harmless, but she thinks that he might be the end of the world. And I want to read it right now. This cover is, I think, one of my favorite of 2020. This stunner. Okay, and last but not least is the Illumicrate edition, I believe, of, I need a scissor. It's the debut box for Cemetery Boys by Aiden Smith. And this has been on the way for a while, because the books were, oh my god, another stunning one. Okay, because the books were like having some issues getting to Illumicrate from the printer because of like COVID, which is completely fine. So Illumicrate, other than monthly boxes, which you will have seen on this channel before, also does these debut boxes for like new authors with their first book, and then you get a pin and a bookmark, and it's usually signed, and they might have changed something. So this is our absolutely stunner of a bookmark. Oh my god, this is as stunning as the Bone Shard Daughter one. I cannot with this. And then we have a super cute pin. Oh my god, team, I may or may not have to move things around so I can read this month, because I have been wanting to read it so badly. Look at it. Can you see that? It's like a little candle. Oh my god. Okay, I'm ready. We have a little author letter. Lovely. Oh, Aiden Thomas, not Aiden Smith. Yes, I'm so excited. I wanted this book so badly. You are so beautiful. So we got a lovely shine going on. We have our signed little book plate. Ooh, we are cute and burgundy underneath. Ooh, look at a little skull. In case you didn't know what Cemetery Boys is about, this is one of my most highly anticipated novels. In it, we follow a trans young witch who is trying to explain to his parents that he can still be a witch as a young boy, and so he sets out with his cousin to bring back a ghost from their family to figure something out, maybe a mystery of some kind. And then instead he accidentally not brings back to life, but summons the resident bad boy from his school, and I am just it is meant to just be everything good in the entire world is this story, and I'm so excited about reading it. So yeah, that was my little teeny tiny haul for today. All of these are stunners, all of these are babies. I'm so excited. Good evening, team. It is Friday and it's my lunch break, so I have a reading update. I finally finished this baby. This is The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart, which is absolutely wonderfully weird. It is amazing. We are following 5 different characters, and each character is crafted so well that you don't get confused about who you're reading about, but they're also all flawed. And there's a really beautiful female romance in here, and the magic is there were some nice twists. The magic is I'm still debating. I don't think it's a 5-star, and I don't know entirely why it's not a 5-star. Maybe I just bigged it up too much, but it is at least a 4.5, so it's an almost 5-star, which is almost as good. Almost. Anyways, I really enjoyed this. I really think you should pick it up. I really think you should give it a chance. There's just so much to unpack in this book, and I already feel I need to read it again to really embrace it and really understand it. But yeah, so that's I finished this. I haven't been very good at reading this week at all, because I've just been my brain has been tired, and then it's just been no, I don't want to read. I just want to watch The Incredibles or Netflix or anything really other than reading. So that's the first book read of the week. So yes, interesting. Why am I so confused? So because we have finished that, I am now going to pick another book to read. And I was debating starting my reread of The Puppy War, because that is this series. I put the entire series on my TBR, even though it is just one prompt. But I think I might just pick up this little baby. This is Elatsoe by Darcie Little Badger, which is a magical realism mystery, almost thriller. I don't know if it's actually thriller or just a mystery. Our main character is a Native American asexual young girl who is trying to, I think, either figure out how a cousin died or a friend died in this very little idyllic village, and she finds out more than she bargained for. But the world that she lives in, magic is real. Magic has shaped the land and the myths of America. So it's a different America, but America. So but I'm super excited. Also because the Times came out with a list of what they called the 100 best fantasy books, and obviously there are different criteria for that. I always really enjoy those sort of things, so I obviously immediately looked at it and checked how many of them I have read. I've read 26 of them. I have about 30 of them on my TBR, and this one was on it, so that just made me super excited to read this. Also, The Puppy was on it, so I could be super excited about both. But yeah, no, I really want to read this, so I might start this today. Also, there are just these adorable little illustrated by Rowena Kai, and there are all of these little illustrations. Where's the first chapter? Look at it. It's just so goddamn cute, and I'm so excited about reading this book, and I hope I really love it. So yeah, really enjoyed Bone Shard's Daughter. I don't know why I don't think it's quite a 5-star. It might be if I keep thinking about it like I do other things, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, don't have that much more to update on. I'm doing a bit of an unhaul of some books that I've just been having around that I keep thinking, oh, I just need to read it again to see whether or not I'm going to keep it. And then I'm just kind of yeah, but do you really want to read it? Do you really? But then I'm also annoyed, because then if I do get rid of it, then it might be some of the books that I've been hauling from the secondhand bookshop downstairs where it's like, I hauled this years ago, but I want it, so I want it back. So. Hello team, it is Saturday, and guess who sprained her ankle going out in the woods yesterday? It's me. I also finished my shift today downstairs, and I didn't actually buy anything, so I hope you are all proud of me. But this is just a quick little Saturday update. I did, however, finish Elatsoe by Darcie Little Badger, and this is just wonderful and amazing and fantastical and beautiful and 5 stars, and everything good in the entire world is in this book. And I want a whole series just about her and her best friend Jay solving like crimes. Is just, that's what I want. I don't know if it's true. If this is a standalone, I will take it as a standalone. I will read anything she comes out with ever, because this world is just magnificent, and this is just wonderful and good and wholesome. It's so wholesome and whimsical and just, good things, good times. But yeah, I didn't actually buy anything, and now I've had to sit up with my foot for a couple of days. It will not stop me from going pumpkin picking tomorrow. I will go there if I have to be like pushed around by girlfriend in a fucking wheelbarrow. We are going. It's gonna be great. But I did have some book mail, and I'm pretty yay. Stoner. This is Each of Us a Desert by Oshiro, which I mentioned in one of my hype train videos as like a fantasy queer female romance novel about like, I believe like a young woman who is like a village seer, and she like travels this desert, and then she meets a young woman who is like the daughter of a murderous mayor or something like that, and they set out on a journey together. Look at this beautiful. Also, the author is a Latinx gender non-binary author, and I've heard amazing things already about this one, and I'm just very excited about being able to put it on my shelves because it is stunning. But yes, please read Elatsoe. Read it for me, and then cry happy tears. Please give me a series. I will follow her forever. That'll bring me joy. But other than that, I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you tomorrow with pumpkins. Very traditional regular reading vlog, but first I have a little bit of some more books to show you, and I'll give you guys a little reading update, and then it will be the end. As you can see from my b-roll, I went pumpkin picking with my girlfriend this morning, so my house is gonna be covered in pumpkins, which I'm very excited about. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little b-roll as well. But then we actually went into the little bookshop downstairs because my girlfriend was looking for some gardening books for her dad, and then she decided to buy me some books because she's a good little egg. So just going to show you those really quickly. So the first one I got is The House Expert by Dr. D.G. Hesayon. It looks like this. It's basically a little guide to keeping your houseplants alive. And though I had a few plants over the winter last year, the majority of our plants we have gathered this year, and I would really like most of them to survive the winter because I love them dearly and they are my children. So she got me that. And then I also got some other ones. So I picked up Where the Crawdad Sings by Delia Owens, which is a much talked about, much like hyped literary fiction book that follows a young girl who is thought of as the marsh girl, and the community that she sort of lives in thinks that she has something to do with this young boy's death, but she has basically just raised herself out in this swamp marsh. I think we're somewhere in like North Carolina, and she meets these 2 young boys and they make her love again, and then something else happens, and it's supposed to be absolutely stunning and beautiful. And though this is very far out of my comfort zone, we know that we occasionally pick up books that are out there. And then even if I don't like it, I can just give it back downstairs and I will give in some money to charity. So it's like a win. It's a win for me. I then also picked up this stunning, very old school copy of Arabian Nights and Days by Naguiz. Mahfouz. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. I'm really sorry. If you don't know what the Arabian Nights are, it is basically a collection of short stories and basically almost like fairy tales that choose to be told orally. And it is just, I've read some of the stories in here before. I don't think I've ever read like a collection of them, but I also just really enjoyed this very like old. How old are you? When were you? We were translated. Okay, so it's not that old. It was originally published in 1995. So when I was 5 years old, this book came out. So fun with that. And then I also found this very stunning Folio Society edition of the Divine Comedy by Dante, which is basically a very, 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 very long poem by the Italian like philosopher, author Dante, who and in it, we basically follow his journey through the underworld, and I believe he like describes hell and stuff. It is illustrated, it's very stunning, and I have over the last couple of years just found like some of the classics that I used to read in like uni, not classics because I'm not a big fan of them. I haven't found any that I'm like, oh yeah, that's really what I want, but I do enjoy these, and also I just really enjoy the little stars. It's very cute. I like it. So that was, yes, I came home with no books yesterday, and then obviously I came home with books today because that is who I am. And then we have little reading update. I am currently reading The Blackstone Ritual by Swearingen Durham, which I got in my Fay Crate box, which the unboxing I will leave a link to down below. It is basically a love letter to like the old school hero journey fantasy novel. It reminds me a lot of Aragon, like that sort of feeling of being like a boy just sort of trying to do his best, and then he finds out he might be more than a boy, which is very interesting. We do have a witch in here, and I love me some witches. It's very traditional in writing. I won't say that I'm like supremely like wowed yet, but it is very nostalgic and it is a nice little read. Oh, this is just such a stunning little hardcover book. It's just so cute. That's it. That's the update. I hope you have enjoyed my reading vlog this week. If you have, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button at the same time so you don't miss out on any other videos from me. You can also click the little bell, which will give you a notification when I put up a new video, which is Monday and Wednesday and either Friday or Sunday. And then I am proud of you. You are doing great. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you've read this week. And then I'll see you guys really soon with another video. Bye. Pretty sure it's just more pre-orders. Why are you doing this to me?